Next, new at 5:30, divorce may get a lot cheaper in Florida, at least for the spouse with a bigger paycheck. Both the state House and Senate are working on new legislation to reduce alimony payments. Our Allison Morrow joins us now with what those changes would mean. Allison?
Yeah, Jameson, there are a couple big changes, but here's the bottom line. No one will pay alimony for an indefinite amount of time, and for those who receive it, that means potentially serious life changes.
Not bad.
He no longer wears a wedding ring, but he still wears a watch. And for Tom Crozier, time is ticking very slowly.
My divorce was more traumatic than the death of both of my parents.
Crozier recently ended his 18-and-a-half-year marriage. In Florida, that lands him in the long-term marriage permanent alimony category. That means he'll pay 40% of his salary to his ex-wife until he retires, except now he can't afford to retire. And the same goes for many other clients at Chris Given's Tampa law firm.
$1,000 a month to their spouse to upwards of $10,000 and in some cases even more than that a month.
And with no end in sight, except if the so-called alimony bill becomes law. It reduces alimony payments to half the time of the marriage. In Crozier's case, forever cuts down to just 9 years.
It would allow me to plan my future.
The bill also caps alimony based on the payor's salary, and it gives couples the chance to modify their agreement even years later.
They're so happy about this new law, you know, and then we have other people who are devastated.
Laura Davis and her law partner, Deborah Thompson, say their clients all have strong opinions, but not all positive, especially stay-at-home spouses.
There's not going to be any more permanent alimony, which means they've sacrificed their career to stay at home with the kids, and now they're going to be severely limited.
Though Crozier worked while his ex-wife stayed at home, he says 9 years is plenty of time for her to find a job, so he can finally benefit from his.
It's almost like you're working for a stranger that's just walking down the street.
Now, even if this bill passes both the House and Senate, and even if the governor signs it into law, attorneys do expect to see many challenges to it. There are still many questions about the constitutionality of changing a contract that's already been signed.